Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another park tour, and welcome to M&J Games. I am Michael, and today we are looking at the fourth installment of the Ride the Movies Parks by Magic Mike 69. This one's called Ride the Movies Horror, and so as you can kind of get the vibes from here, this is it's based around horror movies, and so the quick description says, if you're looking for a park with a coaster next to coaster, you might be disappointed. This park is rather a walk-through horror experience to immerse the visitor in the atmospheres of some of the best horror movies of all time. Main rides are Silent Hill, Mirrors, and Dracula. Do not miss Horror House Ave. Thanks again to Bosmid Slayer for some amazing art pieces created by. Park is created by Magic Mike 69. Use free camera flip cam mode. Stay with the preset nighttime for best effect. Almost all sets are sequenced. Wait for the story. Be sure to have the latest update and start at the Spawn Tunnel. So, as you can see, this is where we're going to start at, the Spawn Tunnel, and I'm really excited for this because this creator does such a good job with just how he designs his parks and everything. And here's what's amazing right here is I was looking at this. So all of these words, right, about this park, these are all created with individual signs. And so the fact that like he has to space this out perfectly, right? Like you see how these signs overlap some because it needs it to have the exact amount of space in between words. Like this is amazing. I mean, I'm just trying to see how many signs he had to use. Like, I mean, that alone probably took a couple hours, maybe. I mean, 34 signs, just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just fantastic. And I'm sure what he probably did ahead of time was just place them actually on the sign or on the movie, whatever they call that thing, and then probably advanced move all of them at one time instead of doing each one individually. But that is just phenomenal. So yeah, we're gonna go instead of flip cam mode, we're gonna go in free cam mode just to make sure that we are accurately that we can kind of get an elevated view if we need to. But yeah, so Ride the Movies Horror. Let's go. So I do like horror movies. Jasmine's not joining me on this one just because she's not a horror movie fan. But I love these entry gates. I mean, really kind of sets the creepy vibe, and you've got the lighting. Just really good job with the color scheme. So right away, we've got this. Oh, is that a bat? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's creepy. Looks like a vampire bat. So, shadow art piece from the movie Nosferatu. I'll be honest, never seen this one. Look Down to the Ground, created by Bosmid Slayer. Okay, does that mean for me to literally look down to the ground? Oh my gosh, that's where it is. Oh. Well, now that's creepy. I don't know how Boz does this with these signs. Let's see, let's go up this way. Oh, yeah, so I see what you're saying. Yeah, so you look down at the ground from above, and you get the shadow. Holy smokes, that is incredible. Wow. Really cool. Really, really cool. So, come over here, and we got a bathroom, got a staff room. I think that's a staff room, at least. No, it's another bathroom, sorry. So looks like we got a Fastpass area. Ooh, you got the dripping blood, which is kind of pink, but love the effect. You got the robotic hands going through the walls. Nice touch. And you know, honestly, I haven't really used much of this, but I need to use it more. This spooky pack wood or haunted house wood pieces really kind of gives a good look to it. So now we got the roof. Come here, so Horror House Avenue. Okay, so I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So let's go to the right first. It looks like this is Movie Guide, Resident Evil, and in 2002. Raccoon City amusement parks. I haven't seen the Resident Evil movies. Haven't played the games either. So hopefully I don't miss up on um, some of the little clues and stuff. But man, I mean, honestly, this kind of reminds me of like the Chernobyl Diaries type thing, where you just kind of got it's like the little amusement park or area that just kind of is kind of all of a sudden dead and overgrown, and yeah, and then oh my gosh, the creepy clown. This is just, I mean, I just wonder how you come up with the envision for all this. So try your laugh, fish and chips. It's interesting to me. So in the UK, are French fries always called chips, or is it just specifically with when you have fish and chips? Because we call them French fries here in the U.S. And let's look at this queue for this Ferris wheel. Man, this is a creepy setting. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I love the fact that you didn't use curbs or anything, or even railings, because it's kind of like almost invites guests to wander off the path. But it's like, who would wander off the path here? I mean, this is so creepy. And then I do love how you created the border with the wall there. I've started doing that some in my parks, just kind of sectioning off areas. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, and then you obviously get to the Ferris wheel. And over here, we got one of these awful fair rides. Just awful ride. But really cool ride skin there. I mean, that's tough to make for sure. And you just got kind of all the overgrown stuff around it. Yeah, I mean, this is really cool. Oh, then you actually have food here. So I like the using the concept that I saw NH do, where you're putting the signs up there to kind of look like menus. Oh, pizza. Love me some pizza, especially Chicago style pizza. Anybody else like Chicago style pizza? Or does anybody not know what Chicago style pizza is? A lot of sauce, a lot of cheese, a lot of everything. But yeah, this is great. Love this little area. And I think this is probably sectioned off by itself, would be my guess. Oh, that's cool. So you've actually got, the Zoltar, is that what it's called? I forget, from the movie Big. Alright, so that was Resident Evil. So we got Horror House Ave, Movie Guide, Amityville, made in 2005. Now, I didn't see this movie, but that house does look familiar. So it looks like we're going to be, each house might what was that? Oh, is that a speaker? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it actually has a light too to make it look like an actual gunshot went off. Oh my gosh. Just the detail. I can't believe I didn't recognize that's what it was at first. The Exorcist. Ooh. Oh, that is such an iconic part right there. Wow. It's funny now looking back at some of these older movies, just because it's like, sure, at the time that was terrifying, but the first time I saw The Exorcist in like the mid 2000s, I was like, this is supposed to be scary, but I mean, obviously, movie editing and everything has come so far. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like, okay. Yeah, so it's just kind of the facade of these buildings, kind of to make it look like and represent certain movies. But man, that's really cool, using that spotlight to shine down like that. You got a viewpoint here for guests. Really, really well done. So I want to make sure that I'm not, okay. Just to get an idea of where I'm going to be heading. so I don't want to miss anything. All right, so we'll go to the left. We'll do this area, Silent Hill. Now, I will say I have seen this movie, but it has been a long time. Um, Now, this one is Duel. Never seen Duel, but love old-fashioned diners. And so this looks really cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, get him. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. You can outrun that guy. You should be able to catch him. That was kind of funny. I've never actually seen a security guard chase down a guest before. All right, so here we have the diner. And inside, looks like the diner's decked out. Yeah, you got your food. Couple places to sit. Really, really good job. Staff only, so it's probably a staff building. Yep. Man, I do hope in Planet Coaster 2, which I'm sure they would, that they make these staff buildings like they are in Planet Zoo. Just because it's a lot more detailed, really cool. They're not just standing there in a room of nothing. Okay, I'm sure this truck has something to do with the movie, but as I said, never seen that movie, so... Yeah, really cool. So far, I think the Exorcist house has got to be my favorite so far. So I think that's just so iconic, looks great. I mean, everything obviously is fantastic in here. Because as I was starting to make that comment, I was thinking, well, the gunshot sounds on Amityville Horror House, and yeah, so Silent Hill. This is a nice bridge. Oh, it's just made out of, okay. That's something that's fairly easy to make. Okay. I like that idea as a bridge. And I do like how you have a couple of these that are like broken. Like I said, it's been so long since I've seen this movie, so I probably won't have an understanding of some of this stuff in here. But yeah, I mean, this, oh gosh, he just does such a good job with creating these little towns and these atmospheres. This is so good. So, pawn shop. Nathan's Drugs. Oh, what do we have here? Is there anything this way or no? Just a... Alright, so just a couple rundown buildings. Oh, I love how, the pipes looking like they're bursting or something. I mean, just the detail is just amazing. And I remember when, on the, not Facebook, on the PlayStation Network group that I'm a part of, which Magic Mike's a part of it as well. I believe he was saying this wouldn't be done for a while, but it's kind of one of those when you start working on something, you just kind of get all these ideas and you just can't stop playing the game, right? This is amazing, though. Yeah, I don't know what that's referencing, but that's really cool. Was that made by Cakist? Body frame by Cakist. That's he does some tremendous creations with making like the Predator and different stuff. And so we got this creepy looking church. I mean, just the detail is phenomenal. So it looks like there's a sequencer in here for something. Okay. You got some sound. Oh, that door is awesome. Which hopefully the audio is coming through on your guys' end well enough in terms of the in-game audio, because there's a lot of in-game audio here. So we got another bridge, and then we got another pit to who knows where. Oh, we actually, okay. Just hearing some of the guys talk kind of remind me of The Sims with like hearing the Sims language. And this kind of reminds me on his Ride the Movies 2 park, the Predator ride, how you just kind of keep going. Was that the Predator? No, not the Predator. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting. Yeah, it was the Predator ride. Oh, so we have a dark ride. Oh, that was the exit. Where's the entrance? Okay, I gotta find the entrance. As we can't go down the exit. We gotta find the entrance to this ride. Here it is. I just totally went past it. Alright, so movie guide, Silent Hill movie. Oh, this is, yeah, a lot of detail. I like the chain link fence here. Kind of makes you feel trapped in, which I think is a cool feeling when you're about to go on a ride. And these are some long stairs. My goodness. Oh, imagine taking a trip down those stairs. And I like the spooky light bulbs too, as they give off the white light, but they also kind of have that spooky vibe to it. Oh, this is a cool queue. Really cool queue. The big fans? Oh, that's just a tire wheel or something to make it look like a fan. That's cool. What do we have in here? Okay, that might be part of the ride. Alright, so I already put us in row 1, seat 2. Which I think there's actually only one row. Now that I think about it. Oh, no, never mind. They don't have it labeled row 1, row 2. This is cool. So I can't remember in the movie, were they zombies? What were the evil people again? So I'd love to hear in the comments below. So like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. But this is really detailed. Oh, this is cool. I feel like in Planet Coaster 2, they need to have more animatronics as well. Like animatronics that you can place in these dark rides where it's not like the business type people or the, which I feel like they will. Oh, there's the um the design by Kakist again. Whoa. Ah, so here's the bridge. Really well done. Really, really, really well done. Really impressive. So let's get the HUD back off the screen. There we go. Let's make sure. Oh, wrong camera mode. And now let's come up to, oh, wheelchair access. Okay. So if you got an elevator, there we go. The only question is, how do you get down if you're on a wheelchair? But I guess the idea is that if you have a wheelchair, you can come out, get on the ride right there. Yeah, really, really well done. I'm definitely going to research this movie again and see what it was about. But I really, really enjoyed that. Always enjoy the dark rides you make, as they're very immersive and really well done, really well thought out. That is something that I've yet to do in this game, is make a dark ride or make a ride underground like that. So, something I need to get to working on at some point. Where are you running to, buddy? Alright, so let's go back this way. So we still have this kind of movie row to look at. Like the security cameras you have right there. Also the lighting. Is this also part of the... Yeah, so this is also part of the... Or is this... What is this? Dracula Castle, Transylvania. Okay. Whoa. Somebody's fallen from somewhere. So, yes, I think it's still part of the Exorcist with the blood splatter. So Dracula. All right, so Bates Motel. Ooh, creepy. All right, so I feel like we need to save Dracula for last, because that kind of off in the distance looks amazing. So yeah, we got Bates Motel, or the movie Psycho. Yeah, that's a creepy movie. Oh, we got the Poltergeist. Oh my gosh. What a great job. Wow, this is amazing, Mike. That house looks perfect. And so it looks like it's probably just, is that panel walls? Or I guess that's the metal alloy. And oh my gosh. And I like how, too, you've got kind of the storm above it. Because I was wondering what that was originally. That's really cool. So we got the Bates Motel right here. Office. Is there anything in the rooms? No, it's an actual hotel. Oh my gosh, okay. I didn't expect that. And then you've got the creepy house up here. Yeah, I just kind of, after the last part when Mike put a couple hidden things in some of the walls, now I just got to check and make sure that we're not missing anything. Yeah, really, really cool, really well done. I love the Poltergeist house, because I love that movie. Oh, we got Scream. That's cool. So what does it say? It says the Bosmid Slayer, of course. What another great job by Boz with the Scream mask, and so good. So mirrors. Was that the one with gosh, what's the 24 actor? Can't believe I'm forgetting his name. So at Mayflower, after the fire in 1999, the Mayflower building fell into the oblivion and decayed to ruin. The New York Architecture Trust Fund I can read that. Trust founder a full restoration of the building to its former glory with elements of the Renaissance and Baroque era. Wow, I can't read today. I'm so sorry, guys. It's a building site, which I love, kind of the You really make it look like it's a renovation area. Why can't I remember the actor's name on 24? Because that's going to bug me. But I think that's the one with him in it. And if so, it has been a long time since I've seen the movie. But this is such a cool building. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks good. Is that an actual animatronic or? Okay, yeah. So I like the kind of hood and everything that it has. Wow, this is cool. So I'm guessing this is a ride. So it looks like people are walking this way. Did we see a queue entrance? Oh yeah. Ooh, looks like a duel. You got two entrances. Which way should we go? Left or right? Left, right, left, right. Let's go right. So we normally always go left, I feel like. Oh, not that way. This is detailed. Wow. Uh-oh. It's supposed to be the mirrors. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna let them try one or try on. Oh, I was thinking we had to choose a door to go through. Oh man. Okay. Oh, this is cool with the lights. How did? Yeah, the spotlights. That's really, really well done. Is it makes this room look creepy. Okay, so we got a coaster here. Ah. So is this a dueling coaster? Or is it just there's two different components to it? So, let's see. It's called Mirrors 1. Let me put it in test mode so we can get on it right now. And while we are waiting, so max speed 59 miles per hour. G-forces look good. Biggest drop 21 miles per hour. So it's obviously more of a, as you can tell, kind of a movie coaster. Does have a launch though. But ooh. All right, so that was the coaster. Let's see if we go out the exit. Yeah, it just takes you out this way. So is the other side, I think it's probably the exact same thing. Yeah, did this other side have this? Ooh. Yeah, it's just the exact same thing. Um, that's really cool though. And when you launch, you come out of here, and this is, I mean, your terraforming work is crazy, especially right here. Phenomenal. And one thing too that's cool to review multiple parks by the same creator is to see how they improve as time goes on playing this game, and your coaster building skills keep getting better too. So it's impressive because not only is your overall building skills getting better, which is crazy because all of your Ride the Movies parks have been phenomenal. So let's see. That was a really cool experience though. Love the queue. So he does such a good job of making all these experiences just really immersive. And Mike, if you're able to upgrade to a PS5 at some point, just imagine what you can do with that extra percent. That extra 50%. So this looks like the Transylvania and Dracula. Wow, I mean, already I can tell this kind of area is just super, super cool. Oh, we got a train? Well, we're going to have to check that out afterwards. Probably not ride it, but just kind of go along the track and see where it goes. This is a cool little awning here. You know, it's basic. It's not anything too crazy. And then obviously you've got that, you got the supports there at the bottom. That's really cool. So it's called Braun. So let's see where this takes us. Through the woods. You know, I need to do a better job in my parks of having transportation options. Because I really haven't done that at all. And now that I have a PS5, there's no excuse. My excuse before was I didn't want to take away from building coasters and stuff. But this is cool, kind of going through the forest. So it looks like it probably doesn't have another stop. It probably, or I could be wrong. It might just be one of those rides that just is more like a scenic train ride, kind of like at Silver Dollar City, where it's like a ride in itself. Oh, Dracula's Castle. Oh, man. This is cool. Yeah, and then you take the train to... Whew. Wow, this is, what a view. Let me just say that. What a view right here. I'm trying to think about where I'm going to get my thumbnail picture from, and I have zero idea. There are a lot of good options. Imagine being on a train like this in real life. With those supports right there, but you see the castle and the dive coaster. That's really cool. Really cool. So now let's follow this back. So we go right through. Yeah, that is really well done. And the train, yeah, so it doesn't have a stop. It just goes probably right back to where it started. But it's a really cool experience. I'm kind of going through these woods. Yeah, it looks really good. And now you're using the... Okay, originally my first thought was just using the ferry style buildings, but you looks like you actually built these yourself because you use the sandstone, you use the... What's that called? The limestone. And each building kind of has a little bit of a different design to it. So that's really well done. So Dracula's Castle. Ooh, this is going to be a long queue. Oh, this takes you up to the castle. Okay. Because we can't actually walk up there. Oh, that makes sense. So let's follow one of these up. Golly, look at those stairs. Guess that's for the exit. Wow, this is This is cool. And the crazy thing too is with everything you're doing here, you have to plan it out to make sure you don't get to a point where you can't be as detailed as you want to be because you're going to hit the limit. So really, really well done. And then you also can't use too much of the exploit because so much of your stuff is predicated around the scenery and stuff. And you could save 4,000 pieces as a blueprint, which would add about 9% to the counter. But like you don't have a ton of rides that you could save and replace just because so much of the piece count is based on the wait, which where Vampire's Flight. What's this one for? Is this to get back on the okay, let's get back on the chairlift. But yeah, this is super impressive. So Vampire's Flight, super excited for this one. Oh, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Harry Potter stairs. Yeah, this is super cool. So up here, get a good view of the rest of the park. Obviously, it shows the Alpine map. All right. Here's the coaster. So while we're waiting for a car to get back, which perfect timing. As we look at the stats are probably not all green because it's got that big lift hill at the end. Max speed 78 miles per hour, biggest drop 60 meters, so it's almost 200 feet. G-forces look really good. Hey, that is a typical dive coaster right there. Short and sweet, but fun, but a lot of fun in terms of the elements and stuff. So, really good coaster. I think it followed right in line with a lot of the elements in dive coasters, except maybe not having a loop. But I love this first drop. And really smooth. You come through here, and then there's another Boz creation, which I think that was that the same one from the entrance or not? But I can't remember. But you come here, then you come out and around the curve. And I do like how you're kind of getting close to the ground here. So you're kind of flying through the forest. And then this part is really, really well done, where you do the zero G stall, which I've never seen one of these do a zero G stall, but that would be really cool to see in real life, which I'm sure it'll happen at some point. But as they keep kind of creating more and more elements for these coasters with the new ones that are built. And then you come up here to the end in the lift hill. So let's walk down the exit and then we'll talk about this park. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. What was your if I can figure out where the exit is. Oh, here it is. Or was that the entrance? I don't know. Either way. Yeah, I mean, this is a phenomenal park by you, Mike. Just how you're able to kind of stick to the same theme of it all being horror. That must have been kind of tough just because of, you kind of have to use similar pieces and stuff like that. But as you can see, you used a lot of the park map as we kind of zoom out. And you got your Silent Hill area, you got your mirrors, you got your Dracula. And honestly, I love this area too. I think My favorite coaster, I love the Dracula coaster, and that area is fantastic. But I probably love the street area the best because I like the fact that you were able to kind of incorporate one, two, three, four, five different kind of classic horror movies into this space. And I love the Poltergeist house and the kind of elements above it, making it kind of when the Poltergeist obviously are um, causing disruption in the house and stuff, and it's just fantastic. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm a loss for words in terms of anything else to say about it other than I really enjoyed it. I think it's really great, and yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine what you're going to do next with your fifth installment. I mean, at some point, I feel like it's going to be hard to come up with ideas, but I'd love to know what you're planning on doing next, or if you have an idea for it. And as always, guys, make sure and leave your comments below. What was your favorite ride? What was your favorite area of this park? And how do you guys think this one relates to previous parks? And I think it's hard for me to sit there and say which one of your parks is my favorite because they're all so different and unique, right? Um, but this is definitely, I'd say this is probably my second favorite. I think I probably liked your second park the best because just the movies you used. I love the It movie, Tron, um, stuff like that. But I mean, they're all just so great and unique. And so, as always, guys, make sure and hit that like button. If you enjoy the content, make sure and subscribe and make sure to go download and rate this park on the workshop. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.